So we are now live in our YouTube channel at Ariul Marikina Aja Center. Good morning to all our Zoom participants and good morning to all our YouTube viewers. I am Julian Tabiano, Diamond Master from Ariul Marikina Aja Center. And before we start our morning meeting today, let's recite our company motto. Pa-unmute po yung lahat to recite our company motto. Ready position, please. Yep. Company motto, go.
Yep.
Cherish the spirits, create the vision.
Cherish the
Follow the
spirit,
faith,
create the
serving
vision.
humility. Aja, aja, aja.
Aja, aja, aja.
Okay, thank you po sa lahat. Paki-mute na lamang po ng ating mic. And bago ko po share yung ating mapapanood po na VOD ngayong umaga na ito, bibigyan ko po kayo ng 2 minutes para i-share yung ating YouTube link sa lahat po ng mga group chats na meron po tayo. And i-share na rin po natin sa ating mga Facebook wall para mapanood po ng ating mga online friends. Okay, so habang nag-share po tayo ng ating YouTube link, let's welcome po sa mga pumasok sa ating Zoom. Ma'am Liberty Pataksil, good morning ma'am, and to Ma'am Crisaline Avila. Thank you for joining po sa ating good morning meeting ngayon. And thank you din po Ma'am Eva Lipanya. And po, let's continue po to share our YouTube link to all our partners para makapanood din po sila ng mapapanood po nating VOD ngayon by President Chairman Mr. Park Gill. Okay, so na-share na po ba natin lahat? Okay na po? Ayan. So thank you so much po sa lahat na nag-share ng ating YouTube link. So ngayon po ay share ko na po yung ating VOD na mapapanood ngayong umaga na ito.
Yeah, I want to congratulate everyone who was promoted today. Atomy is a company that began with a declaration that it will rewrite the history of network marketing. We have recorded a new history up until now. We've branched out into 23 countries and we passed $2.2 billion in sales last year. It was only 2 years ago that we were celebrating passing $1 billion. But we are now looking at over 2.2 billion. We're growing very rapidly. We've been going through the COVID-19 situation for 2 years now. In the midst of chaos, we shouted out, "The stronger the wind, the higher the kite flies." We must continue on through every form of adversity and through the harsh winds. With this belief, we overcame that adversity, and we are flying even higher through that adversity. Atomy is definitely writing a new history. Yeah. Atomy is already a new company, but we must not stop at this renewal, but become new once again. Today's Atomy must be different from yesterday's Atomy. Just as Atomy was different from the network marketing companies of the past, now, tomorrow's Atomy must be different from yesterday's Atomy. That is why we have chosen this year's catchphrase as renewed day by day. I have grabbed my brush and transformed myself into a calligrapher. I said no when our employees suggested doing a calligraphy performance. You should do something for at least 10 years before you can say you can really do that thing. I had not picked up a brush since I tried calligraphy in elementary school. However, The employees were confident that I could do it, that I must do it. This brush is very heavy. I got blisters on my hands as I practiced late into the night. I worked very hard. It's nothing to brag about, but I got to a pretty acceptable level of writing. And now I get to present this catchphrase in Chinese letters to you, renewed day by day. I'm sure that calligraphers in China would see this as a very amateur work, but I worked at it for a month, practicing the nights away. We can change and do anything if we just set our minds to it. And Atomy will continue to transform into a new company. Atomy's fundamental principle was absolute quality, absolute price. We got a very prestigious award recently. It was the King Sejong Award. They say it's really great for invention patents to receive the Jiangyong Gill Award. But the King Sejong Award tops that. There are around 130,000 invention patents registered every year. Just being registered is a good thing for patents. However, out of the 130,000 patents, our absolute is the one that received the highest award. K-beauty is taking over the whole world right now. There are companies in Korea that represent K-beauty, but even those companies have not yet received a King Sejong Award for their invention patents in cosmetics. I'm saying that Atomy is the first ever in the cosmetics industry to receive that award, and we are selling this at a price that is less than a quarter of all the others. You all can use this absolute quality, absolute price as a tool to reach global markets instead of remaining in the domestic market. We have infinite levels and infinite accumulation. Having infinite levels is like a dream in network marketing. How can you be compensated the same way in the 100th, 1000th, and 10,000th levels as your first? That is why so many companies cut the levels. They promise to compensate up to the 5th level, 7th level, or maybe 12th level if they're being generous. If there isn't a capable leader near you, or on a level close to yours, then you cannot be successful. Most network marketing compensation systems are built in such a way that even if there's a successful person 10 or 20 levels down your line, it doesn't have any effect on your own compensation. However, we have made a system where you can be compensated for sales that are on the 1st, 100th, 1000th, or even 10,000th levels. This is a huge vision. Even if you're not the most capable, if you keep moving forward, then somewhere along the line, there will be a great leader. There is hope that there will be someone that will do great things. This doesn't mean to have unconditional love. It does not mean just to dream big. Our system proves that. This thing called infinite levels has made a system where you can succeed, even if you're not a full smarter, even if you're just a half smarter. You probably have already heard rumors by now, but there's a new level now called Semi-Sales Master, where if you have 150,000 PVs, you can get $400, give or take 20%, up to around $800 to $1,000 in earnings after general commission. The only reason we aren't putting it into effect right away is because it has to be published for 3 months first, according to the law. But we will be starting in late April. Now, the people that were struggling to get to Sales Master because it was taking more than a year or two, and failing, can now earn $1,000 per month a bit more easily. How does that sound? If you take just one more jump from there, you can get to Sales Master, and you can make around $2,000 when you get to Auto Sales Master. We heard that the first step was too steep to climb. So, with the request from our leaders and the research from our employees, we have made a middle level. I heard it being referred to as Sales Halfster instead of Sales Master. Now that you have the Sales Halfster, you have support that will get you to Sales Master more easily, which makes it easier to maintain a Diamond Mastership. I'm sure this will hugely help those of you who are having a hard time maintaining your mastership. I also believe that now the people who are taking part in multiple jobs and opportunities will be able to join Atomy as well. Atomy also has a great compensation program for the contractors that do business full time. I'll give you an example. If I, as a person who knows some things about network marketing, was to start doing business, I would do it this way. I would put at least 2 people onto each line that have the potential to become Sales Master. And I would challenge for Diamond Master from the beginning. I would make sure, day and night, to help my partners maintain their Sales Master positions. In return, I would tell them to bring me a list of people, and I would go to meet them. Did you guys know that I was a sponsor in the beginning? Yeah. That's what we did at first. There were quite a few people that reached Sales Master and Diamond Master from the beginning, and not going home, and going everywhere to talk to others, just talking to other people. So, if I were to start business here, that's what I would do. But if you don't have experience in network marketing, you have to be very prepared before you start. You have to be able to properly explain the compensation structure. That is how you help your partners. You also have to be able to explain the products. So if someone seems interested in the products, you can talk to them about the products. If someone else seems interested about the compensation structure, you talk about it. And if someone is interested in the vision of the business, then you should be able to explain how you can achieve your dreams through business here. Having that ability is very important. If you get that knowledge and really start off with it, then you would start pulling up 3 or 4 Sales Masters on each of your lines at the same time. You can't just have 2 each. You should have 3 or 4 Sales Masters on each side. Then you can have a compensation structure that you can work on full time. If you are at a point of desperation, if you don't have money to live day to day, then what should you do? You have to run with all your strength. If you have other forms of income, you can start slowly, part-time. We have made a compensation structure that fits each person's situation. And there is a key positive point. If you make someone a consumer once, then they will independently and willingly make repeated continuous purchases. This is because the products of absolute quality, absolute price support that. And this is why you can succeed through Atomy. We are completely different from pyramid scheme companies, where you have to make someone buy the product once, and then you have to move on to other people to also buy the product once. If you want to do Atomy as a part-time business, then you can do it part-time. And if you decide to commit full-time, then you have to fully commit. We have to earn money well, and we have to spend it well. We donated $10 million to Compassion recently. There are 390 million children in the world that go to bed without getting to eat dinner. And there are children that are on the streets struggling to live and to survive to the very next day due to natural disasters and COVID-19. We sent over $10 million urgently to help those children. Then there were situations like the earthquake in Haiti, where children had no place to go. We spent a considerable sum to send quick help to build temporary houses with boxes so that children don't have to be out on the streets in the rain. I am personally sponsoring 1,000 children. I send $50 per person, which adds up to $50,000 a month. I do have a pretty big income, and a bit less than an Imperial Master's, but still a lot. But sending $50,000 every month is starting to drain my finances, and I'm spending more money than I'm making each month. Anyways, I got 1,000 cards from my 1,000 children. I read through them one by one. These children don't get $50 in a month and have to skip dinner. But at the Compassion Center, they can eat at least one filling meal. It's an organization that can also teach about the reason for life and God, our Creator. Atomy, as a company, sponsors 10,000 children as well. So 500,000 every month, around 6 million annually, is being given to compassion. So, I want to encourage each one of you, if you can, to sponsor at least one child. And as you do business in Atomy, you can sponsor one more person if you just try a little harder, and then another child. Working hard and making just $50 more per month can help you save a child's life and spread the eternal grace to them. I hope you can join me in the cause with those thoughts. We shouldn't only be working to be well off by ourselves. Of course, that's important, but I hope that you can all live with the dream of living a life on a path of blessings, not just a pocket of blessings, so that the blessing from the heavens can spread to many people and people in need. We will have to leave our worldly possessions behind someday. Yeah. They become meaningless. When you become rich, you might get depressed. Yeah. Sometimes the thought of leaving all of this behind can be even more frustrating when you're well off than when you're poor. And this is why you must all find and get eternal life. Even if our lives end, even if this physical life comes to an end, we will still have the eternal life that God has prepared for us. Our bodies deteriorate every day. Yeah. However, we will receive new bodies. We will receive bodies that are glowing and honorable. As we have our physical bodies, we also have spiritual bodies in heaven. This is recorded in the Bible. And I am one of the people that live with excitement for the day that I receive my spiritual body. You've all heard about writing out your life scenarios. Yeah. Writing your life scenario is the most important factor in Atomy's success. You have to imagine in your mind how you will succeed. When you're making that image inside your head, you have to make a dream that is gigantic in scale. Imagine things that you feel that you'd go crazy over, that you could die if it really came true. But a lot of people tend to make compromises when writing their life scenarios. You shouldn't do that. I would be happy with just $5,000 or even $10,000 per month. But writing smaller goals like that can be the reason that you give up. When you're faced with adversities, you would think to yourself that you don't need $5,000 and you'll give up. But imagine yourself making $100,000 every month. Isn't that overwhelming to imagine? Earning $100,000 per month can let you buy any house that you want. You can drive any car that you want. What if you could live like that? Also, if you could help your family, relatives, and neighbors that are in need, you would do anything that you could in your power to achieve your goal. That is the dream that you have to plan out and imagine. People with those kinds of dreams and scenarios work very hard, and they get to Royal Master, then Crown Master, and keep on succeeding. On the other hand, are those with vague life scenarios. The people that just don't go very far. I don't have to get to that. I'd be satisfied at this level. There are many cases where those people give up midway through the process. Everyone can start this, but not everyone can succeed. In the end, the people with big dreams are the ones that succeed. I know more than anyone that it's hard and scary to write like that. You're too scared to write like that. It takes courage just to write that you will become someone that makes $100,000 per month. Courage isn't about not knowing fear. Courage is about facing those fears. When you declare that you are in a business that will earn you $100,000 and you ask other people to join you, you will have the fear that what you declare may not come true. But you must face those fears. When I first founded this company, I didn't have a nice office. I printed out the company labels on printer paper. I drove a used minivan that cost $2,800. I would drive down to the small neighborhoods to give seminars. There'd be 7, maybe 15 people in each seminar. And I would tell these people that they can earn $1 million if they become Imperial Masters, and that Atomy will become a global company that will spread throughout the world, even though I was afraid back then. First, I was afraid of people being dismissive and rejecting me. I was worried about their reaction. There were many people that would leave in the middle of a seminar. The next fear was about what I would do if I couldn't succeed. There is no 100% guarantee that a company will grow. This company started with harsher conditions than any other company. If I failed again, I would be dismissed as a fraud. I had that fear in myself. I was so scared. Sometimes I wanted to cry because I was so scared. But what would happen to the people working with me? If I gave up because of fear, I had no other way. The people working with me had no other way. Even when I was scared, I had to shout out that we can do it, that we must do it, that we can't not do it. Atomians, work is about setting goals. Work is about making your goals a reality. If your reality is at the same level as your goal, you don't have any work to do. That is why you must set all your goals high. You have to set goals that escape reality. You have to set goals you might go crazy over if they came true, and it will help you to become crazy. You must do it. Get crazy to get there. You have to work like you're crazy. That's when the results come. It's not a case where someone gets a result and someone else doesn't. A person that goes crazy like that will 100% have results, and the people that don't won't see the results. The problem now is that there are more people that aren't crazy. And that's why everyone cannot succeed. If you were all crazy, then you could all succeed. This year, the domestic market will see a dramatic growth, not to mention the global market. Even last year, it grew more than 40%. Even in this situation, the faster and harsher the wind is, the faster we will move forward. If you don't set that dream, the people around you that are facing adversity, your parents, your spouses, your children, and your relatives will continue to struggle. All it takes is one person to take a stand. Look at our Imperial Master, Kwang Kim. Look at his family. There are members in his family at Imperial Master, Crown Master, Royal, and Star Master. Almost all of them are at least Sharon Rose Masters. And 50 people are working as leaders. There are hundreds of thousands of dollars going to that family every month. The entire family has risen up. Your success isn't the success of one person, but of the whole family. You would succeed as a leader, respected by your family. You have to be courageous and tell the people around you that you will become successful. Being hesitant is keeping what should be spread from spreading well. Not everyone will listen to you. It is up to the other person to follow you or not. However, you must get the word out first. Then you can give the decision and responsibility to them. Get the word out. If you just get the word out, someday they will follow suit. Even the people that thought you were following a false dream would see that you have become successful. Who wouldn't follow suit after watching you make $50,000, $100,000 per month, getting a new car, a new house, and a new life? Anybody would follow. Even if you're rejected, just still get the word out. I hope that you can all become successful people that declare, I can do this, with courage to those around you. That's it for the lecture.
Okay, let's clap our hands po to our chairman, Mr. Park Gill, na talaga naman pong napakaganda. Every time talaga na mapapanood po natin yung lecture po ni Chairman Mr. Park Gill, talagang namomotivate po tayo. Yung title po ng video na napanood po natin is 2022 Atomy, the year of a new leap forward. Ibig sabihin po ay talagang Atomy continue to grow kahit na dumaan po yung pandemic 2 years ago, di ba? 2 years na pong nag-pandemic. Yung ating company is continue pa rin po talagang lumalago. Continue po tayong nag-grow, continue po yung pag-open ng mga branches natin sa ibang abroad po talagang continue nag-grow yung ating business. And Atomy is rewriting the history of network marketing. Pag nakikita niyo po yung laging nakikita po natin sa mga seminars po natin, di ba, na laging nakalagay po yung mga tagline po na Atomy is rewriting the history of network marketing. And yung ating tagline po this year, 2022, is renewed day by day. We need to renew day by day. Talagang kailangan day by day kumbaga nag-grow tayo or nagbabago po tayo. And Atomy continue to transform. Nakikita naman po natin sa company po natin na talagang continue po tayong nagtatransform into napakagandang company. And yun po yung ating nabanggit din po ng ating chairman, Mr. Park Gill, yung semi-sales master promotion na ngayon po ay nag-start na, di ba? Talagang laking tulong din po yun sa mga leaders or sa mga hindi pa kaya talagang mag-sales master. Kasi pag once na nag-challenge ka po as sales master, kung hindi mo man po ma-achieve, ay mapupunta ka sa semi-sales master promotion na may makukuha ka rin pong anong tawag po dito, yung bonus na makukuha po natin. Kaya talaga naman pong laking tulong po ito sa mga leaders na talagang nag-work hard yung ating semi-sales master promotion dahil in 15 days, kailangan mo lang pong magkaroon ng 1.5 million sa magkabilaan mong na line, left and right leg po, ay makakamit na po itong semi-sales master promotion na kung saan makakakuha po tayo ng bonus po natin na worth 8,000 po. And aside po dun sa bonus na makukuha po natin, meron pang mga commission, di ba, na makukuha. Kaya talagang malaking tulong po ito sa mga leaders na nag-work hard yung ating semi-sales master promotion. And makikita rin po sa ating company yung sa compassion po na talagang gustong tumulong ng ating chairman sa mga batang nangangailangan. Talagang napaka-generous po ng company po natin dahil lagi po talagang nag-donate yung ating chairman, Mr. Park Gill. And of course, yung sinabi din po niya yung ating life scenario, napaka-importante din po yung life scenario po natin na magsulat po tayo ng life scenario natin every time. Di ba pag Success Academy po natin actual, nagsusulat po tayo ng life scenario natin after po ng seminar. And yung sabi po ng ating chairman po, imagine in your mind how you can succeed. Kailangan po nagsulat po tayo sa life scenario po natin, specific po kung kailan po mangyayari yun or kailan po natin makakamit yung dreams natin na sinulat po natin doon sa ating life scenario. I-imagine po natin sa mind po natin yung magiging future mo, kung anong pang gusto mong maabot sa future mo, and set goal and go crazy. Kailangan mag-set goal po tayo, yung talagang mababaliwan na talagang pag hindi mo nakamit yung goal mo na yun ay parang mababaliw ka po. And ayan po, and those, sabi pa nga ng ating chairman Park Gill, those with clear and big dreams will succeed. Kailangan wag tayong magsulat lang ng small dreams, kailangan lakihan po natin yung dreams natin dahil Atomy is our hope to become successful po. And courage, we need to have a courage facing the fears. Yung takot po natin na mag-take ng challenge, yung takot po natin na harapin yung mga challenge po na kakaharapin natin. Kailangan meron tayong courage na malabanin po natin yung fears na yon. And sabi pa nga ng ating CEO, work is bringing the reality to your goal. Kailangan pag meron tayong goal, nag-set tayo ng meron tayong dreams, kailangan i-work hard po natin na makamit po natin yung goal po natin para talagang makamit po natin yung mga dreams po natin. And sabi pa po ng ating CEO, declare your dreams to those around you. Yun po laging sinasabi ng mga sponsor natin, di ba? Sabihin po natin sa mga taong sa paligid po natin yung ano yung dreams po natin, di ba? Kasi gagawa ka ng paraan para makamit mo yung dreams mo at makamit mo yung success po dito. And 2022 Atomy, the year of a new beginnings. Talagang napakaganda po ng company po natin dahil we continue to grow, we continue to build more partners and customers po around the world dahil continue rin po nagbubukas ng mga branches po global yung ating Atomy business. Talagang we are in the right company na talagang nagpro-provide po ng 100% ng success po natin dito. Kulang 99.9% kumbaga gawa na yung system po natin, di ba? Tayo na lang yung kulang na gawin po natin yung best po natin para tayo po ay maging successful. And thank you so much po sa mga umattend po sa ating morning meeting ngayon. So ngayon po ay gusto ko rin po mapakinggan yung insight niyo po sa ating napanood na video. Mag-raise hand lang po or mag-unmute po kayo para matawag po kayo. Yung gustong mag-share po ng kanilang insight about po sa napanood po natin na video. Yes po, Sales Master Ma'am Alice.
Sinabi ni CEO na even during the time na start niya po itayo ang Atomy, talagang with ano talaga siya, yung conviction na or yung talagang sinabi niya na kahit yung maliit yung chance na maka-compete yung kanyang the company to other global talagang inano po niya yon, shout out niya po yun sa mga mga partners at saka tayo din po bilang isang Atomians. Pinakita po sa atin ni CEO bilang our leader or siya yung pinakamataas na tutularan natin siya kasi kahit meron tayong mga dreams or goal na medyo parang alanganin tayo o takot tayo, pero once na dineclare natin siya sa in public or sabihin natin siya with conviction, talagang you really strive hard to achieve it because parang nandoon na yung parang mapapahiya ka na hindi mo gagawin yun. So maganda rin naman din po yung talagang pangangatawanan natin kasi ang maidudulot naman nito is talagang maganda ring kalagayan. So, yun po, ang nakita ko rin po doon na kailangan yung meron tayong, sabi nga, sinulat ko kasi, sabi niya, declare your dreams to those around you and say, I can do this. Again, I can do this with courage. Talagang hindi mo siya sinasabi lang dahil nga para lang parang gagayahin or para lang maano na inano mo yun, parang kinapi mo yun. Pero gayahin mo siya, talagang tutularan mo din yung yung ating CEO na sabi nga, siya nga maliit lang yung percentage na meron pa rin siyang takot. Pero inano niya rin, talagang sabi niya kasi bilang isang Christian, meron siyang yung purpose, ang purpose niya kasi matulungan ng tao. Hindi niya itinayo yon para magkamal siya ng pera para sa sarili, kundi itinayo natin itong business na to para tulungan natin yung ating mga partners, hindi sa ating pangsariling, para maging tanyag tayo. Yun po. Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, thank you so much po Sales Master Ma'am Alice Chopis sa pag-share po ng insight mo sa ating topic po ngayong umaga na ito. So anyone po na gusto pa pong mag-share? Last one po bago po natin ipasa sa ating mga YouTube viewers. Mag-raise hand lang po kayo para matawag po kayo. Wala na po bang gustong mag-share ng kanilang insight? Okay, so kung wala pong gustong mag-share, dahil siguro nahihiya po kayong mag-share ng insight nyo, pwede nyo pong i-type or i-chat na lamang po sa ating MAAC group chats yung insight nyo po sa ating topic ngayong umaga na ito dahil ipapasok ko po sa ating mga YouTube viewers. So one of the admin of our Ariul Marikina Data Center Sales Master, Ma'am Joyce Tabiano.
Ayan, thank you very much, Diamond Master, Ma'am Julian Tabiano. Napakaganda po ng napanood natin na VOD ng ating chairman, Mr. Park Gill. So bago ko po ibasahin yung mga takeaways po ng ating mga YouTube viewers, i-share ko rin po yung aking na takeaway. So nabanggit po doon ng ating chairman, Mr. Park Gill, that Atomy is different. Although Atomy is an MLM, we are different from pyramid scams na talagang yun yung parang naging tatak na ng MLM here in the Philippines. Kasi hindi lamang yung mga nauna lang yung magsasucceed dahil nga meron tayong ceiling na earning limit. Talagang lahat po ay magkikita-kita po doon sa ceiling limit na yun. Kaya nga po yung ating tagline here also in Atomy is see you all at the top. Ibig sabihin lahat po tayo, we can earn the same amount doon po sa mga nauna po sa atin as long as we work hard at we follow, mag-plug in po tayo sa system ni Atomy at sundan po natin yung mga sinishare ng mga successful people po dito sa Atomy. Talaga po magiging successful din po tayo. And also, importante din po yung live scenario na share ng ating CEO dahil lahat po, halos po sa atin talagang tinitake for granted lang po yung pagsusulat ng ating live scenario. Pero once po na pag nagsulat po tayo, talagang isulat po natin doon yung dreams po natin, yung mga dreams po natin na kapag hindi natin nakamit, kapag nakamit po natin is talagang magbibigay po sa atin ng sobrang saya at sobrang fulfillment. Yun po yung isulat po natin doon para talagang mag-work hard po tayo. And also, sabi nga ni CEO, everyone can start this business but not everyone can succeed. Kasi wala po tayong binabayaran or wala po tayong membership fee kapag nag-join po tayo sa Atomy. So, anyone can do this. Pero yung magiging successful lang po are those who have strong dreams. Yun lang po yung magiging successful po dito. Yung kakapit po hanggang sa huli, yung may passion na yung dreams po talaga nila is magbigay po ng success sa kanilang sarili, sa pamilya po nila at sa mga tao sa paligid po nila. Dahil this business is also a business for the whole family. Na-share po ng ating CEO doon yung isang Imperial Master na halos lahat ng mga kamag-anak po niya is kumikita rin sa Atomy. So this is a business for the whole family. And yun po yung mga naging takeaways ko. And ngayon po, mag-proceed po tayo sa ating mga YouTube commenters. Nag-share din po ng kanilang takeaway. So nanonood po dito sa ating YouTube si Ma'am Mary Jane Valle. Happy watching daw Atomians here in Santa Ana, Cagayan. And also si Ma'am Gloria Valle nandito rin po. Watching here in Santa Ana, Cagayan. And nag-comment din po ako dito kanina nung aking napakinggan kay Chairman Mr. Park Gill. K-Beauty is taking over the world and Atomy is one of the best quality products and absolute price. So, talagang usong-uso na ngayon yung K-beauty. So, nandyan yung ating Atomy skincare or K-beauties na talagang best quality and absolute price na talagang madali na lamang pong i-share. So, napakaganda po. And the system of Atomy is great because even half smart people can earn as much as full smart people. Sabi po yun ng ating CEO doon kanina. And also si Ma'am Vigilant Valley din po watching. Good morning everyone watching here in Antipolo City. And nag-comment din po siya ng kanyang takeaway. We should know how to explain compensation plan here in Atomy and how Atomy help us to achieve our dreams. We need to earn money well and spend money well and earn the culture of sharing. Yun po yung tinuturo din po ng ating Atomy business sa atin na mag-learn po tayo ng culture of sharing or i-share po yung ating kinikita sa mga alam po nating nangangailangan. And also sabi din po niya, we must set a big and clear goals and work hard for it to achieve that goal. Thanks so much, Chairman Park Hangil, for that great lecture, so inspiring and motivating. Atomy is the best company and I'm lucky that I belong to the right company. God bless us all. Keep on going, never give up, and continue to grow and work hard. We can do it. We success together here in the business. Just plug in the system and set a big and clear goal. So yun po yung mga naging takeaways po ng ating mga YouTube viewers. And binabalik ko po ulit sa ating facilitator for today, Diamond Master, Ma'am Julian Tabiano.
Okay, thank you so much, Sales Master Ma'am Joyce Tabiano, sa pagbabasa po ng ating YouTube comments at sa pag-share din po ng insight mo sa ating topic this morning. So ngayon, bago tayo magtapos ng ating morning meeting, ay papasa ko po sa ating center head for our center announcement, Diamond Master Ma'am Julian Valier.
Ayan, good morning po sa ating lahat. Good morning sa ating mga YouTube viewers and good morning din sa ating mga Zoom participants. Thank you so much sa napakaganda na naman pong topic for today, Ma'am Julian Tabiano, sa pag-share. At talaga naman pong yung sinabi ng ating CEO, di ba, na sabi po niya, those with clear and big dream will succeed. Totoo po yun, no? Na pag meron tayong clear goal at saka big dreams, magsasucceed po tayo. Kaysa yung goal mo is maliit lang or yung tipong hindi ka makapaniwala sa ginugol mo. Dapat lagi po nating i-clear yung ating mga goals. Yun po yung aking masasabi doon sa ating topic for today. And ngayon, mag-proceed tayo sa ating announcement. Para sa mga hindi pa po nakapag-subscribe sa ating YouTube channel, mag-subscribe na po kayo at i-click ang notification bell. Atomy, Ariul, Marikina, Adja Center. I-share din natin sa ating mga partners para lagi po sila maging updated tuwing live na po ang ating YouTube channel. And para sa ating Atomy One Day Seminar bukas, huwag niyo pong kalimutang mag-tune in. Sa mga gusto pong pumunta sa ating pick-up center, mag-a-announce po ako after ng ating morning meeting para ilagay niyo ang inyong mga pangalan. Napakaganda po ng mga topic dahil ang ating company introduction ay si Diamond Master Leo Quibranza, Atomy Vision by Sharon Rose Master Marina Chodoro, and ako po yung ating marketing plan. And yung ating product introduction ay si Ma'am Maha Hernandez. Bukas po yan at 1 p.m. Yung mga hindi makakapunta sa pick-up center, mag-tune in po kayo sa ating Facebook page ng Atomy Philippines at YouTube channel ng Atomy Philippines. And meron pong bagong UCC ang ating Atomy Philippines. Atomy Celebrates Motherhood yung title. Dahil Mother's Day na po, kaya Happy Mother's Day po sa lahat ng mga mother. At sundin po natin ang ating mechanics para maka-join po kayo. Kailangan po na masunod nyo lahat ng mechanics na ito. Nakapost po ito sa Facebook page ng Atomy Philippines. Kaya mag-join na po ang may mga mother dyan and daughter tandem. Kaya lahat po tayo ay mag-join. Gagawin din po namin yan ni mother pag dumating na po siya para maka-join po kami. And para sa ating members with no sales for 12 months, tandaan po natin na pag hindi po nabilhan ang mga account ng mga may telepono, tingnan nyo yung lineage po nyo, double check nyo. Lahat ng may telepono ay may auto-withdrawn sa May 6, 2022. Kaya bilhan na po natin habang wala pa pong May 6. Dahil sayang naman po kung biglang maging active tapos expired na po pala siya, mag-uumpisa na naman po ulit. Pati na rin po yung ating mga ID, baka din natin napapansin dahil laging downlines yung binibilhan. I-check din po natin or bilhan na din natin ang ating mga account. And para sa iba pang mga concern, nandito yung ating contact number. Meron tayong Globe, Smart, and telephone number. And we are open for online ordering assistance and delivery pickup. Office hours, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. for pick up of deliveries after po ng ating morning meeting. Hanggang dyan na lang po yung ating announcement and binabalik ko po ang screen sa ating MC for today, Diamond Master Julian Tabian.
Okay, thank you so much po to our center head, Diamond Master Ma'am Julian Valle for our center announcement. Ayan, abangan po natin bukas yung ating one-day seminar at isupport po natin yung ating center head dahil siya po yung mag-discuss ng ating Atomy marketing plan. Ayan, and yun po, thank you so much po again sa pag-attend ng ating morning meeting. So before we end our morning meeting, let's recite our company motto. Pan-meet po yung lahat to recite our company motto. Ready position, please.
Yep.
Yeah.
Company motto, go. Cherish the spirit, create the vision, follow the faith, serve in humility. Aja, aja, aja.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless.
Everyone. Thank you.
Thank you po.